Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank y'all so much for joining the live stream again today. Shout out to the NTZ crew. I see you, Jacob Tanjay and Michael Beach Life. Shout out to my old heads. Dow Virginia says, hello, everyone. Congrats on 54,000. Thank you, brother. I couldn't have did it without each and every one of y'all. Any new viewers and subscribers joining us today, welcome. And anybody catching the live stream, we always have a topic, but this is your live stream. We'll talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I do want to say that every live stream I have, every vlog I make is a conversation. It's not a debate. I mean, people always want to debate me. I mean, how can you debate someone's perspective or somebody's opinion? Hey, Robert, Kelvin, thank y'all for joining us today. The peso is 55.94 right now, which is unbelievable still. What's up, King Hospitals, Cedric Giles? Thank you to all my members who are on here today. We had a member live stream the other day. Thank y'all so much for your support, continued support. What's up, P Money? He said P Monies from Sydney, Australia. Man, I tell you, if you go on my in my library in 2023, I was no 2022 wasn't it? We went to Bantayan Island and I interviewed this interesting couple. Excuse me. The woman was half Filipino, half Jamaican, and the husband was Australian. Well, she passed away, man, after a bout with lung cancer. And it really shocked me, man, because I knew, they were living good here and they moved to the Philippines because, they said, the lower cost of living and everything. They had a nice house, a nice, but then all of a sudden they moved back to Australia. And I thought, well, maybe they just want to spend time with their family since they're both getting older. I think they were both 75. But I think they moved back because of her illness and she passed away. And her name is Julia, man. Go back and watch that. It's an exceptional couple, man. What's up, Jeffrey Tatter? And Jeffrey Tatter came over here, man. He's something. What time is it, Travels? What's going on, C-Dub? He says, big homie from the West End. What's good? That's Sam. He said, congrats on 54,000. He's in General Treyas Cavite. He's winning. Yeah, 53 Shades. What's up? Yeah, we're going to talk about, business as usual, really, in the Philippines. Don't be surprised by what you're going to see over here or experience, because to be honest, man, you can't change the Philippines. People come over here, they complain, and they do all kinds of stuff, but you cannot change the Philippines. The Philippines will change you, though. And, of course, we always talk about other things, the video I just put out. We could spend the whole time talking about that, but I don't see why. Someone else's preference has nothing to do with your life. Everybody has preferences. This is like the elephant in the room. Everybody knows this. It'll take 1,000 years to try to unravel that subliminal stuff that goes on with people and colonialism and all of that stuff, man. Yeah, okay. Some Filipinos prefer white men. Big deal. Some prefer black men. Some prefer Korean and Japanese. So how's that? Okay, but it's a subject that people talk about in hush-hush terms. I'm not afraid to talk about it. They just see a black man talks about it. They get uneasy. Like, why? Did y'all go in the video and see the links? Go in my description and see the links. That's just 3. But I'm warning you, they're cringy. They're cringy, man. And you be like, what in the world? Where are you getting your information? Where are they getting it from? What's up, W? Secret to Success? He said, how's the hot water? Oh, man. The only problem now is people are taking longer showers. They're staying in there longer. So I'm going to have to get one for next door. And I've gotten these covers coming, plastic covers for the electric. But anywhere you go in the Philippines, you're going to see that like that. When you have those water heaters like that, they just plug in the wall. I never even thought about it, but people got me paranoid, so I ordered the plastic covers. But man, yeah, it's you can take a shower at any time now. I've gotten used to it, man. I've been over here a long, long time, but I've had warm showers and I've had cold showers. I prefer warm, believe it or not. What's up, Don? He said on his lunch break. What's up, Chaz? Dale B, good evening. And the NTZ boots on the ground. Yeah, I said there's plenty of women to go around. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. This guy's got an open mind. There's nothing wrong with talking about it. People say, oh, don't bring that racial stuff over there. I even said that before. Not realizing, man, that it's over here. It's been over here. And I don't care. You could have a whole chapter of the Ku Klux Klan and the Black Panthers come over here. And they're not going to add anything to the equation. You can thank the Spanish and the Americans for that, for bringing all that over here hundreds of years ago. It's not going anywhere. My mother, I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, he said some prefer to eat every day. Absolutely. Me and my mother, used to get into some heated discussions because my mother preferred white repairmen. Okay, whenever something was fixed on our house, plumbing, roofing, it did not matter. When we had new cabinets put in, it was white men. And I said, Mama, why don't you ever hire black people? Oh, we used to go back and forth about it. Because it's beat into her subconscious mind, guys. It's nothing new. But because I talk about it, people get upset. I don't care. Get upset. It's a grown man's conversation. You know that y'all think it anyway. You're just afraid to talk about it. So what? Some Filipino women over here prefer white men when they date outside their race. I'm just trying to give you some facts, some boots on the ground information that nobody else is going to give you. I know you guys. That's what this guy's saying. He said there's plenty of women to go around. That's the good news. I didn't say every Filipina prefers white men, but it is different. It's not the same. They do have it easier. They do have it easier though. And maybe that's subjective. That's just my perspective. I'm looking around like, damn, dude, how'd you get that dime? I'm struggling to get a 6. And you got a damn dime. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm going to put a limit. He said, put a limit. Yeah, everybody, boobies even in there, man, this morning. Don't want to get out. He said, you'll need a penalty shutoff option. Yeah, I am. The Beach of Life said, you heard of Peso Wi-Fi. Try a Peso hot shower. See how long they make us take a shower. Yeah, actually, one of my subscribers sent me a Peso Wi-Fi system. We've never used it. All I have to do is hook it up to my modem in there, and I've got a whole thing of passwords and stuff to give people. But Sam McCall sent me a Wi-Fi extender. Oh man, it works perfect. I just plug it in my wall, and it gives the guest house Wi-Fi, good Wi-Fi, just like I've got it here. What's up, Duel and May? I don't know why, people would why that's even a big deal. I woke up yesterday because I've got a couple of friends over here. They just can't get a date. And, I was wondering to myself out loud, and I was talking to Marilyn about, I said, it's because they're black men. If they were white, they would have, I'm just telling you facts, man. From what I'm seeing, because guys that I've seen, white men over here, who have less money, who don't look as good as them, okay, who don't have the big pension like they have, they got women flocking all around them. These guys are struggling. You know, imagine coming to the Philippines and have to masturbate in the Philippines. That's not a good story, guys. That's not the right home about. Hey, Barney Wesley, 2549, say, hey, Cal, my dude, I'll be in Philippines March 21st. Need address to next meetup. It's going to be Meg's Resort. I couldn't get it for February because it would have been Saturday because they're not finished. They're going to be finished March. I haven't looked on the calendar, but we've got, you can book that. The last Saturday in March, we're going to have it. Maurice said, white skin preference predates white conquest. Yeah, all over Asia it was about class, not race. Rich people don't work in the hot sun. It's that simple. Well, I doubt it. You got to understand, man, that the Spanish brought that over here. I mean, you know, we can justify all we want, guys. I'm just saying that don't jump on me about it. They act like I made it up. I'm only 60 years old. The Spanish came over here in the 1500s. Frank Tate says, I'm going to hook up one of those heaters to the kitchen sink so my wife will have hot water to wash the dishes. Yeah, man. If you watch my Jordan Rules video, that's the one thing that's going to shock you over here. Now, my 5 years being with Marilyn, I probably washed dishes once or twice, and that was a long time ago when we lived our first apartment together. She was shocked, but I had boiled water and poured it in, you know, because I'm used to washing my dishes with hot water. They don't wash you with hot water over here. Does it make a difference? Is anybody on here that really has the facts to say, does washing your dishes in hot water versus cold water make a difference? Because now what her mother will do, like the silverware, she'll put in a bowl and she'll pour hot, after she washes them, she'll pour hot boiling water and let them soak. That and the coffee cups. She does do that. He said, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, like and subscribe, guys. Y'all know that I've got a decent channel. I wouldn't be on here for 3.5 years if I didn't. I'm giving out good information, good entertainment, everything. Like and subscribe, man. You know, 53 says darker in the Philippines, says Cisco. Let them have who they want. Now, see, this is exactly what I'm saying. I'm going to read the rest of it, but this is all I'm saying. Why penalize women for who they want? It's just a touchy subject when you come from a race-crazy country like America. I mean, you know, everybody is in such denial, you know, about the problems over there. And they'll start blaming you and, oh, you're making excuses, you're victim and all that, right? No, I'm not. I'm just stating facts. But I do, you know, let people have what they want, man, because that's the reason you're over here, because you prefer Filipino women. Now, what do you think? Okay, so somebody's mad really somewhere because of your preference? He says, there are always some ones that will be curious and got to have that chocolate. I experienced that in Germany, and oh my God, it's paradise over there. Yeah, it's just preferences, guys. I just want to talk about it because people, it's okay for Filipinos to talk about it, okay? It's okay for white men to talk about it, but you let Sunshine Shoulders talk about it, and people lose their minds. Like, why? I'm saying the same thing. I put some links in the description in this video too, as well as the video, but it's cringy. I'm telling you now. The lady says, oh, I like white men because, you know, they're loving, caring, affectionate, and all this, right? And I'm like, well, but brown men aren't, black men aren't, Asian men aren't, you know. And then one video has got 7 reasons why Filipinos love white men. And I'm like, well, why isn't anybody all in her comments talking crazy? But they're going to be in my comments. I don't care, man. You know, my My videos and blogs are conversations. They're not debates. I'm not going to debate my perspectives. I'm not going to do it anymore. So if y'all want to help my algorithm, go ahead. But you're not going to get a response. Hey, W Secret Success, thanks for that super chat. He said Jordan rules are a must. Yeah, man. I was way before my time doing stuff like that. Nobody does those type of videos. I don't get the credit. You know, trust me, guys. Remember, I'm going to say this. I don't get the credit I deserve. Sometimes you got to pat yourself on the back because nobody else is going to do it. You got to believe in yourself because nobody else will. Okay? That's just an old story there. I love the China said the Spanish introduced white skin to the Philippines likely. Absolutely. They ain't know before the Spanish came. They didn't know about that. The same as they did with blacks. I mean, but not the Spanish. You know, we didn't get, introduced to it. There was none of that. Y'all need to read. Y'all need to know that history matters, man. Okay? Read about Napoleon Bonaparte. Read about him. He had a lot to do with the racial stuff as we see it today. But y'all won't read. Y'all don't think history matters. We didn't just wake up one day and all people are thinking, white supremacy and blacks are inferior and everybody else is in between and all that. No. It's just manufactured, man. But I'm telling you that despite all that, I'm still winning. You're going to win. Okay, because the black men I meet over here, they're exceptional. They're not Pookie and Ray Ray. I said that a long time ago, just from the black men I come in contact with. But you better be if you're going to come over here and try to deal with these women. But there's more to the Philippines than women, but y'all won't listen. So since you coming over here for women, you better have your shit together if you're a black or brown man. Otherwise, they're going to pass you up like they passed my buddy up. A multi-millionaire, by the way. Could have changed not only their life, their children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. He's got a generational wealth over here. But they didn't want him because he got brown skin, guys. Now, one of the women, I know both the women that passed him up. She's chasing a broke white man right now who don't even have enough money to come back over here to see her. Y'all don't think I'm going to be on here yapping. I'm not picking on white men. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. The woman had a multi-millionaire put into her hand. All she had to do is just do whatever she's doing with the white man. But she's so color conscious. So now you broke over here. He can't come and see you. Good. Because that's what I said on my vlog that I did for my members. It's their loss, not ours. Let them have who they want. I don't care. I'm going to win. No matter what your preferences are. If you want to pass up extraordinary men and keep on doing it, okay, go ahead. The Beach of Life said there's a yummy four at every 7-Eleven in this country. Just go in there alone for a week and she's going to eventually open up to you. No game needed. Yeah. Yeah, like and subscribe, guys. Yeah, you only need one. That's what I'm saying. I've said this before, Johnny S., in a different conversation. It's like, Filipinos don't like black men or whatever. Well, all I need is for one of them to like me. Okay? I've never had any problems. Now, open-minded people can see that how I'm living. But I just want to have the conversation. Let a black man have that conversation about what I'm seeing. I'm seeing some broke down white men over here, guys. I'm sorry. They got dimes over here. They don't have any more money than I've got. They're certainly not as intelligent as I am, but they got certified dimes because they're white. Why? I don't know. It'd take me 1,000 years to figure that out. I'm not mad at them. But I'm just telling all my blogs about what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. And when it comes to that, that's what I'm seeing. He said, Cal, get a hot water heater. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to, but I'm going to get one for the guest room first because we're going to put that on Airbnb. There's no Airbnbs in San Carlos, not on the mainland. If you go in the Airbnb and you put in San Carlos City, they're going to send you over to Tapaway Island, which is a part of San Carlos City, but you're not going to be on the main land. But that's what Frank Tate said. He said he's going to do the same thing. Hey, Happy Man 6920. Well, we're not talking. Hey, Marvin, thanks for that super sticker. Let's not argue about this stuff, guys. You know, it's all, you know, subjective anyway. But, you know, we're talking about the Philippines, man. We're not talking about China. So don't bring that China stuff on here. You know, we're talking about the Philippines. And there's no doubt that the Spanish and the Americans had a whole lot to do with race in this culture. But I don't want you to take it from me. I want you to go and get it straight from the horse's mouth. I want you to watch those videos, click those links, and then come back and tell me. Because I'm like, well, where are these women getting their information? I know where the white man's getting his information. Out of the thin blue fucking sky. You know, but the Filipina, I don't know where she's getting her information from. Well, okay, you want to be the smartest man in the room, Maurice. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the Philippines. Okay? He said, Rashad Mill said, Unc, I just got finished watching your video. If they were so confident, your BBC video would have been such an uproar. It's the Mandingo effect. I don't know what it is. I was just telling facts. I'm just stating what I'm seeing. You can't tell me I'm not seeing what I'm telling you I'm seeing. So many years over in America, they tell me that I'm crazy, that I'm not experiencing what I'm telling them I'm experiencing. I'm not seeing what I'm seeing. Oh, no, it's all in your imagination. You're making that up. It's not that bad, blah, blah, blah. No, I know better now. I'm 60 years old. I know what I'm seeing. Okay? When Maryland says, oh, yeah, you're right. A lot of my friends, they pray for white men. They want a white man because they see the wealth associated with that in their mind. The wealth, the status, the prestige that comes with having a white man on their arm. It doesn't matter what he looks like. He's white. I didn't do that. Don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. You know. Yeah, you're going to win. I'm saying that despite that, some women do. Okay, big deal. Okay. More and more women, with this internet, it's changed the game, guys. Okay. It's changed the game. The perception is totally changed. Okay. But it takes time over here. Things move slowly over here. That's what we're going to talk about today. But I just want to talk about this to get it out of the way because they think that I brought race into the conversation in the Philippines. I've only been coming over here for on and off for 15 years. That's nothing. That's a whiff of smoke, guys, in the universe. And you're going to do that. Okay, on my video for my members, I said, look, as a black and a brown man, when you live in that matrix, the Philippines has so much to offer you. I don't bite my nails anymore. The freedom, man, come on over here and get some of this real freedom that you aren't used to having. It's going to take you years to appreciate it. But nobody's bothering you, nobody's following you around. You're not the number one suspect. People just simply leave you alone. I was in the gym the other day, and a guy just come up to me. He's a captain of one of the ships over here. I mean, he's way up there. Probably why he was in the gym. But anyway, he asked me where I was from and blah, blah, this, blah, blah. He said, yeah, the Philippines is a good place to retire. It's a lot cheaper than in America because he's on his way to America, him and his wife, next month. He said this, and I about fell over. He said, and people don't bother you here. They'll leave you alone and let you enjoy your retirement. And I was like, I've been telling my viewers this for 3.5 years, but it came straight from the horse's mouth. That's what I'm talking about. Some old chicken-haired woman that you eventually going to have, don't make that your focus, because if you do, you're going to get disappointed more than once. But you come over here and say, hey, I want some of this new freedom. I want a new way of life. Okay, on the video I said, you may not get a new wife, but you're certainly going to get a new life. Come over here and get some of that. Work on yourself, something we're not able to do over there. Now you're going to have the time to do it over here. Work on yourself, man. Okay, women are going to come to you. Hey, S1 Philly Vibes. Say, hey, Cal, good morning. I can say, I had no problem drawing attraction. Maybe it could be the conversation some brothers may be having, or they lost their game. No, it's just that if these guys were white, man, they would have somebody. You don't need a conversation if you're white. Okay? Mike that came over here, he's the exception, because somebody brought it up in my comment. Well, what about Mike? Well, he's the exception. That just proves that the rule is correct. You could be on life support over here. Don't you know the white man came over here? This is a true story. You guys need to open up your minds and listen and your ears. He's 80 years old. He has a damn heart attack. 2, as a matter of fact. And don't you know that these women were trying to propose marriage and dating to him in his damn hospital bed over here in the Philippines? Because he's a white man. Damn. It don't get no worse than that. Okay? Not all Filipinos, obviously. But there are some over here that are like that. They just want a white man. It's going to make their life complete. I want to avoid those type of women anyway, because they're really shallow. Okay? That's as worse as wanting me for my money. I'm already cringing because of that. Now you're going to want me because of my skin color? Well, what about me? What about my intelligence? No, we're not crying. I'm not crying because I'm winning, clown. I'm winning, clown. You can see it. And that's why you mad, because I'm winning despite that. That's why I left. Yeah, 4M for real. Black men crying. See, that's why I do the things I do and talk about the things I do, because you got clowns like him hiding behind the scenes. He knowing I'm telling the truth. Hey, Angelo Habib, welcome to the chat, man. Thanks for that super chat. He said, is this live stream the BET edition? Black people only, or are the rest of us allowed to be here too? Oh, yeah, come on, guys. Y'all know that my channel is all inclusive. And y'all know that I start my videos out by talking about my last video or two. This one has got so much attention and people all in the comments, and I'm saying, why? When you know good and well you had that in your mind. White men got that memo a long time ago. Okay? But when they say it, it's no big deal. If I say, oh, you're crying again, you're racist and blah, 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 don't bring that race up over here. No. When you get over here, boots on the ground, you're going to see motherfuckers over here on life support. Still got dimes. But we got to be crying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He says, for the last 5 years that I've been here in the Philippines, I've received nothing but respect from Filipinos. That's right. And that's what's going to be the case for most of us. But for the people pushing back and saying, oh, don't bring that racial stuff over here. It's been over here, guys. You're not going to change the Philippines. Okay? The Spanish and Americans brought that over here. It is what it is. It's never stopped me. But why can't I have the conversation, Frank? Why is it when I bring it up, it's a big deal, but I put the links in here and my video, and it's just all you got to do is go on YouTube and put that in the search, and then come back and talk to me. Okay? That's all. Laura, hey, welcome to the chat, Laura. She said, many people in other parts of the world assume white Americans are rich. It's a status symbol to have a white man over here. Okay? Yeah, quiet and freedom. This is what you should be coming over here for first and foremost. Not some chicken-haired woman, okay, who has no, business even rattling my cage. Okay, if I want to be bothered, I'm going to go out and find what I want to find. Okay, I'm not, let people have their preferences. Let them have who they want. But get out of my way. Don't make it look like, oh, you're putting me down, because you're not. You're losing out. Okay, it's your loss, not mine. History with E.J. Wade said, you recommend any country over the Philippines to black men? No, because I haven't lived in but two countries, actually. I've visited, I've been around the world, but I haven't only lived history with E.J. Wade. Thanks for that super chat. Only two places. And for a black man, it's certainly better over here than in America, because only exceptional black men seem to show up over here. You better be an exceptional black man. Otherwise, it's going to be crickets, man. That's just how it is. More and more women are waking up to that. But if you exceptional, you don't worry about stuff like that. That doesn't bother you, because you're going to get what you're going to get anyway. I don't stake my happiness and my success on something outside of me anyway. But no matter what you talk about, people keep on putting the woman up here as a priority, E.J. Wade. But when it comes to everything else, man, as a black man over here, I've never enjoyed the freedom anywhere else as I do here. Okay? I'm not trying to break into the movie business or the entertainment or modeling or beauty contest. People leave me alone. Nobody bothers me here. It took me a long time to appreciate the freedom I've got over here. And this is what I say to anybody else. So no, okay? I don't. Hey, Marlon Alvarez, thanks for the super chat. He says, you are bigger than all of that, boss, man. You are a phoenix. How did you do it? I find myself enjoying a drink more than I should. How did you put a stop to it and made your life better than ever? Oh, man, that's a good question, man. They say everybody's got a bottom. I just hit my bottom, man. I just knew that I deserved better than what I was getting, Marlon. And right before I checked myself into the homeless place, right before my wife threw me out, it was Derby. In Louisville, Kentucky, that's a big deal. And I came home, I didn't have no money. I spent up everything. I'm talking about one night. There's no festivities for me and my family. And my two little girls at the time, they were 2 and 3, man. And I just broke down crying, man, when I looked at them. And, because if you can't do it for yourself, man, try to find somebody else you can do it for, even though it's probably not going to work. But I think it was a dose of reality right there. And that would have been the 6th of May, May the 13th, 1998. I checked myself in, man. I just gave myself a chance. But I knew I deserved better. I was just a shell of the man that my mother raised. I mean, my mother didn't raise me, man. I was sleeping outside. Sometimes I'd get home, My wife would lock the screen door because she knew I done messed up the money and everything. I was going to come up with another lie. And I'd sleep on the concrete porch, get up with the same clothes on and go to work. I didn't have no choice. I didn't have nowhere else to go. I burned all my bridges. And really, man, I just wanted a break. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's what they say. And that's a fact, man, But put my email up, Jacob Tanjay, to him. Because we can go deeper, man. He said, many people only know what the TV and their parents tell them. My wife's family is largely unaware of their country's history. I asked them who the Philippines was named after, and they had not a clue. Yeah, well, that's one of the questions I asked. A lot of people don't know that, but I don't pick on Filipinos that way. Because if you go to America and I ask the same questions I do on that, are you smarter than a grade 5 student? They're not going to be able to answer them either because people don't think history matters. All they're doing, okay, it's just like with black people in schools. We're taught about the black experience from slavery on up, right? Which there was a history long before that, okay. But in a similar way, when it comes to the Americans, Filipinos are basically taught about the World War II and how we came back and liberated them from the Japanese. So, they really hold Americans in high esteem. They don't know a lot about the Filipino-American War, where we put a whooping on them so bad that they called it the Asian Holocaust. They don't know anything about that. Okay? But like I said, it's interwoven into their minds, so they see General MacArthur, he's a hero over here. They make statues out of him. Many statues. Go to Lady, go to Hall. They're there. He's, I'm returning, and it'll be him and every soldier behind him. They're all white. There's no black, there's no brown. And so that's where all that stuff comes from, man. So, okay, it would take me 1,000 years to try to unravel. And they always ask me about it. But they'll say something like, how's it, what do Filipinos like black people? That's not the question to ask. What I tell them is the Philippines offers black men a whole lot more than a potential wife or girlfriend. That's what I tell them. Hey, Roderick Lee said, hey, big brother Cal, it's apparent that they are uncomfortable with your candor. That is one trait that was stressed upon us in the military. We live by discipline, candor, and confidence. Yeah, people don't really want to hear the truth. They say I rain on their parade. No, I'm telling you to bring a damn umbrella to the parade. Okay, it's what I'm telling you. Life is what it is, man. We don't dwell on the stuff. I just made a video. Go back and see when the last time I made a video talking about any of that stuff like that. I wake up in the morning, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. But I wanted to kind of bring a little bit more context to, I needed to say more about the subject than I said on my members only video that I did on the subject. So I said, okay, I'll do it for everybody else. But, people are going to have a fit because, I'm a black man. That's just how it is, guys. I didn't create this shit. It's how it is. Yeah, push the button, the like button, like and subscribe. He said, show the channel some love. Yeah, man. I mean, YouTube is simply a popularity contest. I'm not the most popular channel over here, but I'll be damned, you can't name one channel better than mine. Sometimes you gotta pat yourself on the back. But I don't get the views, I don't get all that, I don't care. But I got the following, I got the influence. That's what counts to me. Okay. I'm directly or indirectly responsible for over 100 million pesos injected into this Filipino economy in 2 years since the Philippines opened up. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. That's what I'm proud of. Okay. 2 million out of my own pocket. but it's a popularity contest. Hey, poor man's passport guy, he said prices travel are getting better and better. I'll be back in the Philippines sooner than later. Yeah, they are. When I came over in 2018, I'll be glad when they get back to where they were, but I don't know if that ever happened. I came here, I bought 3 round trip tickets for less than 1,800. The only reason it was my ticket was over 600 and my wife's was because I had to buy seats too. I bought seats right by the wing. I think they were $39 each. Other than that, and on Cathay Pacific, a great airline. Sway Houston says, when the pain of staying the same is more than what it takes to make a change, you will move mountains to turn things around. Absolutely, you know. I think everybody has a bottom, man. You know, the sad thing about it is most people never get help, man. The people like me who get help, we're just we just scratch the surface. I only talk about this stuff to people with a need to know. I don't go around with a shirt, oh, I'm sober 26 years. Y'all have a need to know. I don't want some troll coming up telling my story later on down the line. You know, anonymity really is a powerful spiritual principle that I live by. But when guys come out in the open and ask me stuff like that, you know, it touches the core with me. Yeah, I want to help, man. But I believe everybody has a bottom. But, you know, my brother didn't make it back. He died. I had 2 other brothers die, really as a direct result of alcoholism and drug addiction. Even though my one brother got shot and killed, he was drunk. He was arguing at the nightclub with the young gay, you know. And the young gay went home, got a gun, came back and shot him. Had my brother been sober, he probably wouldn't have died. But those volumes and that liquor slowed his system way down, and he died. Then I had a brother, 30 years old. He drank himself to death. He died of exposure. He froze to death in a garage in Lexington, Kentucky. He went to sleep drunk and he never woke up. You know, very few people really make it. Okay. Rashad Smith said, brothers won't be Rodney King in the fields. Say, like I said earlier, let these brads have their exotic win playboys. The BBCs will win worldwide. We've been ringing bells in Germany, fields, etc. Yeah, you know, I'm talking about that the Philippines has a whole lot more to offer than women. Do I have to keep saying it over and over? But if you're going to make that your focus, then guess what? You got to suffer the consequences. Okay? You got to suffer the consequences, and you're going to suffer. You're going to have your feelings hurt more and more. But if you come over here and just exhale, you got that damn boot off your neck from the Matrix, you can exhale now. I was literally holding my breath over there, looking around for a place I can escape those fucked up circumstances over there. Now, get mad at me about that. And when I came over here, I was like, oh man, I can breathe again. You know, nobody's bothering me. You know, my nails are growing. I just see it. Y'all see, I get a manicure and pedicure. But when you talk real life on here, your life experiences. I'm not talking about anybody else's. I'm talking about, man, people get mad, oh, it's not that bad. Well, maybe it wasn't for you. Okay? Yeah, you know, let him. He's helping me. See, these guys are helping me. It took me a long time to figure that out. And they're showing their true colors. Okay? So they're just validating what I say. Happy Traveler says a country with 150 wages per month. Calvin, do the math. Exceptional is way over the top. No, it's not. I'm saying when it comes to black and brown men, we have to be exceptional. And when the black men I meet, they're exceptional. Okay? I got a friend, I call him Smiley, retired at 41. I'm talking about not from the military. He's retired. Okay, he did his time with state of New York, retired, living big. He's exceptional. Okay, I've met several millionaires over here, black men, that I never met one in my life until I started coming to the Philippines. Don't tell me what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. They are exceptional. Every black man, Jeffrey Tatter just left my house. You don't think he's exceptional? But I'm just saying, is it a coincidence? I don't know. I'm just telling you that Anthony Williams, he done moved to Thailand now. But I'm just saying, guys, don't tell me what I'm seeing, because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing, I've met exceptional white guys too. But if you think that the playing field is level over here, if you're going to put your focus on women, you're fooling yourself. It's not. The white man has the edge because of his skin color. There's a paraplegic over here, guys. He's a white guy. I think he's Dutch, Swiss, and I'm not talking about him. He's paralyzed from his chest down. He's got a damn piece. Okay? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, it's easier for them because there's something going on in the minds of the women over here. Some of the women, not all. Yeah, show some love for poor man's passport guy. He's got a good channel, guys. And Lilibeth's channel. She's been on for a long time. Maybe I'll get her back on my panel, interview her, because she interviewed me in Maryland before. But the good channels, okay, like Lilibeth, like Poor Man's Passport Guy, they don't get the support that they deserve because they're not really talking about a pussy every other word. It's not pussy. And Lilibeth's not, got a tiny bikini on, and all her guests got bikinis on. Okay, they're really talking about things that could help you once you get here, but it's not interesting to y'all. Okay, y'all not interested in that. Some woman had 73,000 on her live stream yesterday. 73,000. I'm like, come on, guys, are we that bad? I think we are. Yeah, there's my email, Marlon. It's funny that you even said this because, again, you guys are reading my mind. I said, I need to start an AA group somewhere over here. Either AA, NA, something. Not NA, but AA, because that's what I'm knowledgeable for. I need to start that over here. So when you guys come over here, we could have a meeting. All it takes is 2 people. Really. Okay, my very first meeting that I chaired, I'm talking about where I was in charge of the meeting, it was only 2 guys. Yeah, he read the 12 steps, I read the 12 traditions, he read the promises. It was just me and him. Pretty soon the room was full when word got out that, they having a meeting over there. Laura says, I really dislike how they have alcohol shown in movies and TV. Women drinking big glasses of wine, alcohol being treated like water. Alcohol addiction ruins lives for many. It's not harmless. Yeah, but what I was taught, Laura, is, I'm not on a crusade because most people who drink, they don't have a problem. So I had to keep the focus on me. I've got a problem with it, but I'm not on a crusade because some people really can come home after a hard day's work, make a shot of brandy or Tom Collins or some of that fancy wine with their dinner and lay their ass down. Not me. I'm coming up on 26 years sober. If I drank 1 beer today, I'm off and running. I'm liable to be in Vietnam in the morning. I promise you that. So I got to keep the focus on me. So whenever you have a meeting like that, you always tell your story. That's why I tell my story on here. I can't focus on anybody else. I tell y'all what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. When it comes to that, I'm just telling you that I think, in my humble opinion, who am I? I'm just one person. That white men have it easier over here getting women than anybody else. simply because of the history and everything surrounding that. Now they can get on here and show me where I'm lying. Go on YouTube. You'll see it. But go down in Cebu, go in Manila, go to Dumaguete. You're going to see it all day long. You're going to be like, damn, he's got a dam over there. You know, looking like Mr. Scrooge and all the rest of them. Angel Habib says, are you doing the Are You Smarter game? I haven't seen it in a while. I'd love to be there while you're doing it. Okay, when you come, man, we'll do it. You know, it gets expensive, honestly. That's why, because I try to let everybody win, Angelo. I give everybody 50 pesos, whether they win or not. So, you know, I have to kind of limit when I can play that game. I'm going to change the name of it, though, because it's too close to the game that was in America. It may be something like, are you the smartest Filipino in the country or something? Or how smart are you? You know, I'm going to come up with something. He said, bars, I mess around and be in Vietnam in the morning. I will. That's a fact. Hey, what's up? Thank you, Poor Man's Passport guy, for the super sticker. I know, man, you in San Francisco, for you to give me a $3 super sticker, man, you doing something. But, man, I was there in 2002, and a studio apartment was $1,100 per month then. I don't know. There's no telling what that is over there now. I mean, it's crazy. He said, do these guys understand why some Filipinos use white and cream? Yeah, the same reason why we should use it too, Frank. But yeah, you're right. See, but when you make it up, when you bring that up, especially somebody like me, people have a fit. So that's why I said, okay, I'm going to put these links in the description, which y'all not going to click on it, because I'm helping the people. Cringy. I warn you, it's cringy to the 10th degree. I mean, really. Andrew CJ says, if I drunk as much alcohol as I smoke weed, I'd be dead. Yeah. A real 100 said, I appreciate Calvin's life story. How old is Calvin? Did he start a family over there? I did. You know, I actually have 3 children here. You know, it's just a whole different story. Okay. But I give y'all everything I've got. Okay. And a lot of my authenticity and honesty and being upfront, you know, people use against me, but I don't care. I'm going to tell my story. But when I tell you, man, you know, women over here are fertile. They don't use a lot of that crazy stuff that women where you from use. Okay, so you just blow on a woman here and she's pregnant. The Beach of Life said Jordan Mel be trans. Yeah. This is he said, man, please do not personally attack others in the chat or you may be removed. Yeah, if he does that, go ahead and remove him. Hey, Jack Wolfinger, thanks for that super chat, my buddy. He's in Bohol. He's round by you, Michael Beach of Life. Man, y'all to hook up. I think you met him before. I think we were all at the resort together. He said, you are one in every aspect of life, my friend. Love to you and your family. Hey, thanks, Jack. Yeah, I've got that stick-to-itness, Jack, like you. If I want something, I'm not gonna stop till I get it. I learned that from Napoleon Hill. That's persistence. Okay? I'm not gonna stop until I succeed. Oh man. I'm gonna give y'all a book to read. It's called The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino, the greatest salesman in the world. has nothing to do with trying to be a better salesman. Listen, guys, read that book. It changed my life. He's got 10 principles in the back. That's all I'm going to tell you. But I will persist until I succeed is one of them. And man, just saying that raises a hair on my arm, man. You just can't be wandering around out here in the world, man, thinking you're going to get lucky. Some people do. You can make it happen, man. Hey, Thomas, he said, knuckle deep prostate massages, brother. That's what the Philippines is about. Yeah, okay. You guys are on here, boy, with some foolishness. He said, a poor man's passport is that price now? Wow, what a deal. Well, you know, whenever you see those prices like that, you got to be careful. You got to leave from certain places, certain times, okay? Certain airlines, because I know China Airlines used to have like some of the cheapest tickets. Before I came here in 2018, the tickets I bought, I was going to buy them on China Airlines, but after I read the reviews, man, it scared me. They were 400, a little bit over 400. I think it was $439 for a round trip to the Philippines. Now, of course, I paid 500 something, like 581 or something, but they were 439, guys, for a round trip ticket. Yeah. I don't know if we're ever going to see those days again, but I sure hope we do. Hey, Happy Man 6920 said, hey, Shan, thank you for the info in this channel. We all appreciate it, my friend. Damn, mad trolls tonight. Yeah. Well, you know you're doing something. You know you're succeeding when the haters come out, because when I had 500 subscribers, and there's people on here that can vouch for that, I didn't have any trolls. I didn't have any stalkers or haters. It was only when I started moving up and getting some type of notoriety and all that did they start coming. And it's not just me, it's anybody. If you're out there in YouTube land like Poor Man's Passport Guy, man, enjoy your peace and quiet, dude, because you're going to break. It's going to come for you. You got too good of a channel for it to languish where it is. Man, they're going to come for you, boy. They're going to come hard. And anybody on here who's got a channel like that can bear witness, put it in the comments. It's true. Same with 53 Shades Darker. Once he hits a certain level, they're going to come for him. They're just sitting back waiting because they can't get any clicks. They can't get any views. Why do you think they got people making videos about me? Because they know if they put Sunshine Shoulders in there or at Sunshine Shoulders, y'all going to click on it to see, well, what are they talking about? You know, why don't y'all leave Calvin alone, you know, okay? There's people who started their channels on my channel who are making derogatory videos about me now. Okay? So you figure that out. He said, what beach do you like best? AK Tank says, everyone tells me I look like LeBron James out there. The fields are funny. Yeah. Well, they told me I look like Shaq. I look like Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, I'm still mad. I'm still hot about that today. Nope, I'm sorry. And rest in peace to the guy. He was only the first one who said it. There's been a couple of people over here telling Maryland, I look like Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, man. Really? He said, the real Shaq and Tag Ballard, I've missed so much in Afternoon Rides in Panglao. Oh, man, the real Shaq they got in Claude Roberts and his wife, I believe his wife's name's Vanessa, isn't it? What's his wife's name? I can't remember, but they're married now. When we had the meet and greet in Cagayan de Oro, I believe it was the real Shack they took us to in the mall. Oh, man. I had a steak. It was the best. Well, I'm going to say the second best steak I had. Kevin from Too Much Time on My Hand 65. He took me to a place. He took us to a place called, what's it called? Something Racer in Dumaguete, man. They got a filet mignon for 450 pesos, man. And they'll cook it the way you want it. He said, how hard is it to find an unvaxxed woman in the Philippines? Well, you have to, I don't know, man, because remember, this isn't America. They respect authority over here. Duterte put his foot down and said, if you come outside that house, you better get vaccinated. You couldn't go anywhere. But I haven't heard too much about it now. So maybe if they survive that, that run of vaccinations, but I don't know. We're not going to have that discussion on here, man. That discussion has become like the Roe versus Wade, if people really get after each other, like the abortion, pro-life argument. Let's not have that argument. 53 Shades Darker in the Philippines said, Cal, can you tell me how many black men have murdered their Filipino wife or girlfriend in the Philippines? I believe the answer is 0. That's what these women need to think about, not status. Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know where they're getting their information from. The internet is doing a lot to change their perception. Okay, black men have never had a problem getting women over here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that when you go and watch these videos, they're cringy. You have to understand that there's a lot of women over here who think just like they think. And they're not thinking about that. They're not thinking about that at all. Okay? And this isn't black against white. This is talking about a Filipina's preference. Okay? I'm just telling you that when it comes to, if you're going to make a woman your focus over here, and you're not a white man, then, okay, you're going to have some problems. You're going to have your heart and your feelings hurt a few times. I remember a woman told me I wasn't even interested in her. I'm with my son's mother, hell. And she said, we don't like black guys. I said, well, I don't like Filipinos either. Especially ugly ones like you, I said. I'm like, you're not hurting my feelings, lady. Yeah, you're not hurting my feelings at all. Hey, Mithringo, thanks for that super chat. He said, trolls can turn saying, have a beautiful day into something negative. Yeah, I mean, I'm so glad I'm not a troll. I'm so glad I'm not that unhappy. I mean, really. And the trolls they're masquerading as regular YouTube channels, that's just a red flag saying that they don't have content. So what's the easiest way to come up with content? Talk about somebody else. They don't have any content, guys. So whenever you see somebody make a video about me, that's what they're saying to themselves. I don't have any content to entertain you guys, okay? He said, yeah, I can see Ronnie lied. Cal, do they boil the water to purify it sometimes, and does that work? What do you mean before they drink it? They got good filtered water over here. I mean, I've never had a problem with that. But I'm trying to think. See, no one's ever come up with the answer yet. Does washing your dishes in hot water, does it have benefits over washing it in cold? Because here, they wash their dishes in cold water. And it's going to take you a while to wrap your mind around it. But what I found out is later, because, she does this at night, her mother will boil some water, put the silverware in a bowl, and pour the hot boiling water over top of it and let it, I guess, sanitize it. I'm sure it does. And she does the coffee cups the same way. but they wipe their plates and all of that in cold water. And when I first saw that, I was thrown back. I'm like, well, is this working? What's going on over here? What's up? Let's go to guy Mike. Are you still in the Philippines, man? He said the Mayweather Philippines vloggers. They love to hate. Great channel. Thank you, man. Him and his wife, they stayed in the guest house before. GMM says chilled military veterans are good in Southeast Asia. Most new gangster ghetto guys who is only looking for pay for play gets busted real fast. Yeah, because hell, my friend said his friends over here in Thailand, hell, he ain't been there for 2 weeks. He's broke, borrowing money. Hey, Gary, thank you, man. I am. Frank Ellis says, really sad, but a lot of Filipinos have fallen for white supremacy. It goes way back, guys. Yeah, but it's not going to, it shouldn't deter you from coming over here because it's a whole lot more than women over here. And that's just some of the women. Okay, remember most Filipinos, women love Filipino men. Okay, and the ones who are cringy like that, I mean, I don't want to be bothered with them anyway. I mean, you're not all that, lady, for me to lose any sleep because, oh, you're not interested in me. Okay, good. You know, I wish there was some kind of way we could identify the women who don't deal with black and brown, you know, other than them being so cringy about it. You know, like on the dating sites, oh, wow, tell you whether or not Filipinos deal with foreigners or not. But I wish we could go another way because it could save you like a cringy moment. Like, okay, thanks for telling me, lady. You know, he said, Cal, where's our man TJ Johnson? He's in Bangkok. He was on the last live stream. But you know, TJ works, man. So a lot of times he sleep when the live stream's on. A lot of times he'll wake up to get on the live stream, but he sleep. He works at night, man. But the internet is doing a lot to break that perception. But, you know, some people, you know, like 53 Shades Darker said, let them have who they want, man. You're having who you want. We're having who we want. I'm not saying that white men are better and black men are inferior. That's not what I'm saying. I said some Filipinos prefer white men. Okay, so what? And then the title of the video is, do white men have it easier getting women over here? In my humble opinion, yes, they do. Because there's a status over here associated with dating a white man. Doesn't matter what the white man looks like. Really, he could be the hunchback of Notre Dame. He's going to have a dam over here if he's white. Okay? I don't care what he looks like. I'm just telling you the truth. Go to those meet and greets at Dumageddon. And if you don't think I'm playing, you're going to see it. I'm not knocking them. I'm just telling you what's right there in my face. It's going to be in your face. So then it starts making you thinking, well, maybe they do prefer white men. Some of them do. Because you hear that. I was in denial. I'm like, well, I don't think it really holds a lot of water in, you know, what year was that? 2020 or whatever. But I was wrong. It's deep over here, man. It's deep. It's deep over here, guys. What time is the travel says, I get mad when them brothers talk mess about you. As many Filipinos you helped, they're just chasing clout. Yeah, I don't get that. Well, that baffles, that don't really baffle me. That's just self-hate. What time is it travels? You know how that is. All you got to do is go to the top, go to the most, if Barack Obama can't escape the hate, what makes you think I'm going to escape it? Look at Shannon Sharp. If you're a successful black man, you're getting it from other black men. I don't know why that is. But it's just, you know, it's just as true as what I'm talking about today. But yeah, it's sad, man. You know, instead of collaborating and, you know, coming together and showing a different aspect of what the Philippines has to offer black and brown men, they're over here trying to clout chase. They're over here trying to throw darts and stuff. I'm not even paying them any attention, man. I'm free over here. Okay? I'm free. And they need to come over here and get some of the benefits of this freedom. Work on yourself, man. Change your life. So when you do go back to the matrix to visit, you're going to be able to deal with it a whole lot better. You'll be able to see it for what it is once you get on the outside looking in. But work on yourself. We don't work on ourselves. We always focus on somebody else. Man, leave these women alone and get your life together. I can tell you that after all these years, man, it's not all that. Guys, that y'all making it out to be. All these nice women over here, absolutely. But guess what? They're not going to save your life. They don't have any special powers. If they did, they wouldn't use it on you. They would use it on themselves to get out of the situation some people are in over here. But we're blowing it way out beyond what it's supposed to be. Okay? But people got the memo. Those white guys got the memo and they over here. They flocking over here. And you can't get mad at me for that just because I'm okay. If I don't say it, that means it's not happening. Is that what y'all trying to tell me? Okay. No. He says, how are your workouts going? How often do you go to the actual gym? I've been going every day now. I took off 2 days because I had company over here. But yeah, we went yesterday. We went last night. Yeah, we go to an actual gym because it's only 80 pesos for me. They're the only place to give me the 20% senior discount. But I get, and then, you know, it costs me 100 pesos, $2 a day because I get a big liter of water. Well, 110 because I get a Wi-Fi when I'm there. But yeah, they're going good, man. I'm working on some more stuff. As a matter of fact, I may do it today. What I do is I go on YouTube and I watch guys and I say, is this something that my viewers, because, you know, remember, we're older, guys. I'm saying, is this something my viewers could do? And if I think that you can, then I incorporate it and I'll make a video, which I'm going to do today. I'm borrowing it from this guy. He said, do it the first thing in the morning. It's 4 exercises. It's you do 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You do it 4 times, push-ups. Okay, then you go to burpees, 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You do that 4 times. Then you go to air squats, and then you go to mountain climbers. And you think, oh, that's nothing. Okay, do that without stopping. 7 minutes of work. You know, because, you know, have you seen those commercials selling those things, those abs, and they were like, only 20 minutes a day. Dude, you try to do abs for 20 minutes a day, you're not going to be able to do it. You know, but they'll say only 10 minutes a day. Right? You know how they get you. But I'm talking about, man, doing that for 10 minutes at a time, man, your damn guts will burn out. He says, GMM says, Frank Ellis, you clearly don't understand that in Southeast Asia, we're all foreigners. We are in a certain extent, okay? Aliens and strangers, your skin color doesn't matter. Now, that's not true. Well, I mean, in your opinion, I can't say, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Okay, if that's what you think, then it's fine. Nope, I'm sorry. I don't agree with that part of it. And I'm over here. He said, just don't put the silverware in the microwave. That's one reason I haven't bought a microwave. You know why? Me and Marilyn, we were in an Airbnb in Cebu. And we come back from TGI Fridays. I gave her the chicken wings. I said, put them in the microwave. I went in the bathroom, washed my hands. I come back. She's just standing there. I'm like, put them in the microwave. She don't know how to use a microwave. And see, that would scare me. They would probably, when I'm not here, they would probably put that aluminum foil with the food wrapped in it in the damn microwave and blow the damn house up. That's why I haven't done it. Oh man, I'm glad you brought this up because I forgot to bring this up. But I talked about it my last. Oh wow, booby, cupcakes. He said, Cal, what do you think about all the NPA activities recently? Things are getting rough. I don't really speak on this stuff, man, because it's none of my business. But I did say it on my members only live stream. I said, man, I don't know if it's because it was a special Filipino holiday, February 24th. And clashes were breaking out all over, Lanao del Sur, Escalante, which is right up the street from me, by the way, Bohol. I was like, is all this stuff tied in? I think it's still going on, man. And I said, well, I don't want to talk about it. It's none of my business, man, and I don't want to scare anybody. But, man, I'm keeping my eye on this stuff, man. I've never seen it so close to me before. It's close. It's about 30 minutes from me. When I took Jeffrey Tatter up in the mountains, Marilyn warned me, said, don't go any further than Kikalas. She said, because that road leads into Escalante. The bad guys is up there. They're fighting up there. And it never occurred to me. I was like, wow, she's right. But yeah, something's going on. But it's been going on. I don't, for the sake of my viewers and subscribers who may wander in those areas to Boso, Escalante City, Bohol, those areas over there, just keep your head on a swivel, man, because he's right. They're breaking out, man, and I've never seen it before. I really don't know. Okay, Big Dog said we had 5 tablespoons of bleach per gallon to sanitize our dishes. But I know her mother uses that boiling hot water. What's up, Robert Dame? He said the wash water can be cold if you had a cap full of chlorine bleach. Okay. He said, don't drink the free water when you go to a restaurant. It'll have you on the toilet for a few days. It just depends on where you go. I trust it in Malwani and Mr. C. Because I don't even, I'm going to tell you something, man. You're right about this, though. See, this is the type of stuff that we don't think about that gets us in trouble. We automatically do it subconsciously. They bring that service water there, and you just drink it because that's what you're used to doing at home. And next thing you know, you're sick. But the places I go, I've been okay. I don't know if because I've been here so long. I promise you, the only type of sickness I've had over here is cold symptoms from grabbing the wrong doorknob or something like that, or maybe being in a bus and people coughing and stuff. I've never had food poisoning in almost 15 years. But I don't eat out a whole lot. Only when I have company do I eat out. Gary Sharp says, stay active and get your fruits and vegetables. Have fun, but don't turn into the drunken expat. Yeah. Now, another thing you can do is take good vitamin D3. That helps alleviate a lot of those cold symptoms. We ordered some magnesium, and we've been taking that. Let me show y'all something. I got this off of Shopee. This beetroot powder, but this is different than the tablets I used to take. This is actually the beetroot powder, and it is. You put this in 1 8-ounce glass of your favorite juice. I usually put it in my flavored water right before I go to the beach, man. This stuff works, man. For that nitric oxide, it gets your blood flowing, man. If you don't believe me, ask Merlin. This stuff works, man. And see, my buddy Oliver, who's here in the Philippines now, he helped me to this beetroot. I never, knew of the benefits of beetroot powder. He gave me a jar one time, man, and I was like John Holmes, man. He says, all you have to do is say next. Yeah, you only need one. Yeah. He said, we can relate to that night shift. I tell you what, man, some of my best jobs, they had those swing shifts, man, and they're just so hard on your body. About 2 or 3 in the morning, man, your body's trying to shut down. You're trying to stay up. You're smoking cigarettes. You're doing push-ups. You're walking out in the cold air with no coat on. You're doing all kind of crazy stuff. And, it's true that a lot of people who work those crazy shifts like that, even the night shift, the third shift, they're prone to heart attacks, man, and strokes. He said Filipinos fear the black D. Well, I don't know what it is. They're apprehensive, man. But a lot of them now are not. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, like it was like my wife had only been chatting with black men. She was only chatting with black men. She never even considered dating. I mean, she's with a white man now, but she's in America. But when I met her, the guys she was chatting with, they were black, and she never brought that up. I've never had any problems, ladies and gentlemen. That's not what I'm saying to black men. I'm not saying you're less than white men. I'm saying that you're going to come over here, and there's going to be some women over here who strictly, when they date outside their culture or their race, they want white men, and it's because of the status symbol. And it doesn't matter if you don't agree or not. It's just true. It's just what I'm seeing in front of me. And it's not a level playing field. But so what? All you need is one good one. And I've had several good ones, all of which would have made great wives. The color's never been brought up. Okay. The mosquito guy. I'm not whining about racism. Stupid. I don't care. You're not one of my subscribers anyway, mosquito guy. You're not one of my supporters. I'm just telling you. I'm not whining because I'm winning. Stupid. That's why you on here bothering me because you know I'm winning. Go on there and tell that to all those white guys who are talking about the Philippines prefer white men. And the Filipinos who are making videos, I'll put them in the link. Go in their comment section. Get out of mine. I'm just telling you the truth. People prefer. It has nothing to do with my life. But I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. Get your own channel. Yeah. They get upset when they see a black man. I'm not going to shut up about stupid. This is a stupid conversation that we could have every day, twice on Sunday, because you know it's in your mind. That's why you over here, mosquito guy. You're a below average white man that you can't get no play at home. So you got to come to the Philippines. You got that memo like the rest of them did. Y'all can hate me for telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. That's why you over here. Because you can't get it anywhere else but here. No matter where you go. But they don't want to hear the truth. You want us to think that that little Filipina that you got next to you on your profile picture is with you for your good looks and intelligence. I'm going to tell you, it's a damn lie. He said, Doyle May said, positive channels like yours on social media shows the true side of a real man, black man, handling his family business and doing the damn thing. Your channel is so needed in 2024 and beyond. Yeah, but some people don't want my voice out there. That's why they tried to shut me down when it first started. They said, hey, we can't let this guy be on here talking the things he's talking. So they started lobbing all these false allegations and stuff, putting me through shit that nobody else has ever been through over here, really. I mean, people looking at me like, oh, so you want to exploit Filipino women and human trafficking? Because there's no due process over here. But that mosquito guy, see, he's the perfect one. I told y'all that these trolls, they only verify what I'm saying. Look at his profile pic. That old, sorry-looking mug. The only reason you got that woman is because you're white. Other than that, you wouldn't have nothing. You'd be crickets. You'd be beating off that little 2-inch dick you got. Get off my channel. He said, I thought it was weird and felt weird when I found out about the whitening stuff they buy in their soap and lotion type products over there. Yeah, but see, black people used to do the same thing. It's subliminal. When you see, okay, when you're growing up in a time where everybody in power is white at the top, you want to be white so you can carry some of that favor. Black people used to do, they still do it in a way. Haven't you seen women? My daughters, man, they make me so mad. I'm like, you got beautiful hair. Why are you getting that shit pasted in your damn head? It's that European beauty. It's, but it's just, it's not just over here. Okay, remember when I told you, wouldn't it look stupid if I put on a white man's wig to make myself look handsome? That's what they're doing over there. Black women in 2024. Okay? It's not just Filipinos. One of our first millionaires, Madam C.J. Walker, that's how she made her fortune. Selling straightening combs and whitening creams to make black people look more white and more European. It's not just the Filipinos. But yeah, but yeah, Victor Marshall said, who cares? I watched Game Abroad in Thailand yesterday. He's got the life he wants. Yeah, that's right. F what they think, hanging out with bar girls after hours. His girl's a bar girl. He brings her girlfriend to join. Yeah, I mean, this is what people miss about me. They're missing the same thing about him. They don't see the life he's living. He's living his life on his own terms. You can't say you're doing that over in the Matrix, not at his age. But you got to applaud brothers like that, but you don't. Everybody is bringing him down. Guess what? They're brothers. They're jealous of him. Uncle Mo 1010 said, Cal, washing dishes in hot water makes it easier to remove food particles. Oh, okay. The heat necessary to sanitize dishes is too hot for hand washing, so using cold water is just more effort. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm saying I know that you can't get the water that hot because it would scald you. And I was a dishwasher for many years through my high school years. When I was 14, I worked at the Goat House in Louisville, Kentucky. You had to be 18, but hell, they were so short of help. Hell, I put 18 on my application. They never even looked at me and they hired me. But yeah, that damn mosquito man, he left. he made my point for me. Oh, ugly bastard. But he's got him a nice looking woman. Hey, Mike Dawson, Bill, thanks for that super chat. Say, hey, Cal, keep giving us a nitty gritty. That's all it is, guys. It's not to divide and all that. It's just having a conversation. Every last one of my live streams and vlogs, it's a conversation. It's not to debate. I'm just telling you, giving you my humble opinion. Yeah, the weaves and fake hair. Yeah, see, I'm just saying, yeah, see, he said, from the looks of his profile pic, the mosquito guy just proved his point. That's why they get mad, because they don't want anybody to say the obvious. That's why they're here, because they know what's going on over here too. But why you get mad at me? Why can't I say it? Okay, why you want to reserve that conversation to only Filipinos and white men? I'm seeing the same thing y'all seeing. Yeah, but he made my point for me, old ugly, dried up fool. Only reason you got that woman because you white. She thinks she got something. She ain't got nothing. You ain't got no more money than nobody else. Fool. Yeah, come on, keep on coming on here making my point for me. He done left out of here. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm not going to win any beauty contests anyway. But I'm an extraordinary black man. That's the reason why I got the life over here I've got. Otherwise, it would be crickets. I got friends over here. They can't even get a damn date. That's why I made the video yesterday. And then I just, just kind of gave a little more context for everybody else. Because if I'd have released the video I made yesterday, they'd have probably try to have me deported. But I reserved that for my members, when I really want to talk intimately. But I'm not here to put nobody down or anything like that. I just want to have a good, grown conversation on YouTube about stuff we talk about, but in hush-hush terms. You go down to those meet and greets in Dumaguete, there ain't no black men in there. There's no black men in there. Okay? Unless I show up, or Gerard, Black in the Philippines, or somebody like, when people were, maybe 2 or 3, but for the most part, it's 0. Yeah, Stevie Wonder can see that. But he's gone over it now because he don't have nothing to say. Yeah, they just want to kill the messenger. Yeah, and they got plenty of grease over here. Yeah, mosquito guy. Yeah, he's gone. He's crickets now. He's a cricket guy. Oh, dried up bastard. No, good and well, he got the memo. Come on over here to the Philippines. They don't care what you look like. If you got white skin, you can get it in. He says, I think we need to get past color and worry less about the hue. Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? That's what I said on the video today. I don't think it's a place you can go in the whole world and escape that. That's just life, man. I'm going to win despite that. And you're going to win despite that because you've been winning. It's there. You're going to tell me the 2 best men they got to run for president over there is Biden and Trump? Come on, guys. Give me a break. It's not true. Oh, dried up bastard. Yeah, her always says, all you need is one good, loyal, honest woman. And that's not hard to find in the Philippines. Yeah. I'm just rattling some cages, guys. I got 2 friends over here now. I feel sorry for them because, they're not, Elvis Presley or Michael Jackson, but they're not ugly either. They actually look younger than their age. And the only reason I can say that they don't have a woman is because they're not white. They were white, they'd have a woman. Because I've seen white guys who look far worse, less money, less intelligence. Hell, they got, their hands full of women. And then, if you don't believe me, do this test. Go on YouTube and see a black man who has a channel. Look at his woman or the fact that he probably doesn't have a woman. Okay. If they're, a lot of times when black men have women, they're closer to our age, but a lot of YouTubers, they don't have women. If they're overweight, they're not going to have a woman over here. A fat black man in the Philippines is probably not going to have a woman, but a fat white man will. Okay, tell me I'm lying. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just telling you the truth. No, I'm not going up. I'm just trying to be. He said, I've always felt welcome here. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel welcome here. I am welcome here. I asked the question, do white men have it easier finding a date in the Philippines? I asked you, do you think that's true? I think it is. I think it is. That doesn't mean I'm right. But from my standpoint, it is. Yeah. I'm just saying, she's not a black though. Because we're afraid to touch that subject. Because we know it's coming. I don't care. I'm a free black man today. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. I'm not breaking any crimes or nothing. It's no big deal. That I can't talk about something that's so apparent that a blind man can see it when he comes over here. Okay? There's a man with a multi-millionaire. He's got, it's like really hitting the lottery over here. They didn't want him. One of the women called him a gorilla, as a matter of fact. And, of course, Merlin told me, they told us later that that's what she said because I can't understand the language. But when they're around, she called him a gorilla. I'm like, yeah, right, lady, now look at you. You broker than you was before you met the man. You chasing a man that doesn't even have enough money to get back over here to see you. Certainly not to bring you over there, but that's what we deal with. But when you say it out loud, people get mad. Oh, he's bringing that race over here. No, it's been over here. You can thank the Spanish and Americans for that. I didn't do it. Sunshine Shoulders didn't do it. Okay. Hey, thanks, Dave, man, for that super chat. Hey, brother Cal, keep telling it like it is. We got your back. Great show. Thanks, man. I'm not trying to make enemies, guys. We're just having a conversation about this. And every day I got a different conversation. Today's conversation is just that. We were going to talk about business as usual in the Philippines. Some of the things that's going to surprise you over here. Let's get over here for a little while. One thing is, okay, it's credit over here. A lot of people, they want credit. If you sell them something, that's part of the society over here is credit. I tried to start Merlin rice. We was doing a wholesale rice business, right? I was buying, big quantities of rice. She was breaking it down into 10-kilo sacks. Well, it didn't last long because everybody wanted credit. And then some people would pay when they get paid, others didn't, and you got to chase them down and all that. Eventually went belly up. Okay, but that's just part of, you're not going to change the Philippines, man. It is what it is, guys. You're not going to change it. Another thing you got to deal with over here, if you got somebody working for you or doing work for you, advance pay, they're going to want pay. Only from you, they're going to ask for advance pay. Maybe even a month's advance pay. Okay? That's just part of it over here. Don't let that shock you when you come over here and they're building on your house and the guy says, hey, I need an advance. Okay? And you're like, what do you mean, man? We don't get no advance where I come from. But, well, I'm in the Philippines. You got to do that advance pay. Okay? So just remember that. Another thing, the guy said it here, he said in a different context, but you're always going to be a foreigner over here. They just lump us all in one basket when it comes to being foreigners, okay? But yeah, don't get it twisted. Skin color does make a difference when it comes to dating. That's what I'm talking about. But you're always going to be a foreigner, no matter how long you be over here, no matter how good you get in with the people. And when they describe you, they're going to describe you as a foreigner. They're not going to say, oh, he's an American or he's a British guy, a Canadian. They're going to say foreigner, not like where I come from. We identify you. Or she's a Filipino, or he's a Chinese, or he's he's Hispanic, or Latino, whatever it is. He's Mexican. But over here, you're just going to be a foreigner. It's just part of it, guys, over here. He said, the heat still knocks me so hard here, sweat like a pig. Oh, man, yeah. I just don't know how we get past that one, especially now. It's getting ready to go into summer. March starts summer. May, if anybody doesn't know by now, May is the hottest month over here. So if you got a problem with heat, don't come in May. I mean, it heats up. Even in March, from March to May, somewhere around June, it's always hot. But I mean, it really, really gets hot. The humidity is high. Oh, man, it's crazy. AKA Tank said, renting an apartment 2 months advance, 1 month deposit. A lot of people will ask for that. But I won't do that, especially if it's 1 month, advance 2-month deposit. I won't do the 2-month deposit. Now I will do the 2 months, advance, because that way the last month you really don't have to pay. But that deposit is what you're going to get yourself into trouble with, especially if you're over here for like 3 months or something. And then you've got to go back. Okay, it's going to take a while to get that deposit, guys. So this is something you need to talk to your landlord about up front. Say, hey, I'm only going to be here 6 months. I'm going to have to leave. This is when I'm leaving. Here's my ticket. Is there any way we could have this apartment inspected and everything and give me back whatever I got coming? But they're going to take out the last month for electric and water. They're going to take that out before you get it. He said the Morenas be the best looking ones, in my opinion. That's all it is. It's all subjective. It's all subjective. We wasn't saying white men are better or worse, or black men are better than worse. We're just saying that in a lot of the women's minds over here, they prefer a white man, okay, for a lot of reasons. And it's too many reasons to talk about. It's too deep to really talk about. Just know that, okay, big deal, lady. I don't care. I mean, I'm not even over here for a woman. I'm over here to get my life together. But, okay, once you see who I really am, and one day you're going to be able to wake up and look past color, it's going to be too late. I don't want you. Okay, I got a whole lot more to offer than what you think I do. But somebody just do that. He said, the poor man's passport guy, you might have to change your title. He said, Ayala Mall is the West now. Soon all stores will be accepting U.S. dollars. Wow. They're accepting U.S. dollars there? That'll be a new one on me. He said, could I start a pig farm there? Absolutely. But on top of the other thousands of pig farms. And it's going to be location, location, location. And, okay, now you got to start. Okay, now, if you got the right visa, because if you come over on a tourist visa, then you're going to do what? You're going to be involved in that sugar contract where everything's going to be in the Filipina's name. Now, unless you married or you have children with her, that sugar contract is not a good contract, guys. It's only a good contract when you're financially responsible for her. If she's your living partner or girlfriend, that sugar contract is no good. Okay, you go putting everything in the woman's name if you want to, and you're not financially responsible. And that's what you would have to do without the right visa to start that business. And then you're going to have 60% Filipino ownership of the business anyhow. It's a lot of research, a lot of work that goes into opening up a real business over here. But there's a guy, what's his name? John Smulo, and he knows all about opening up businesses over here. He's got a channel, I think it's called the American Expat. And you want to know anything about businesses, he can tell you. We hung out with him before. Him and his wife, well, his ex-wife, and then had a subscriber, Cal, and his girlfriend, Sharon. We all went up to the Tops, and then they went on later on and ate at the buffet. We didn't go. I wasn't gonna pay $1,000 each to eat at the damn casino buffet. Me and Merlin, we opted out of that. He said, Will, the black man in the village, doing the bag of rice thing. Now I'm talking about we were selling it. We wasn't giving it away, I've been giving stuff away ever since my channel started. That's how my channel got started. We was doing for 2 years, we did the electronic community pantry giveaway drawing. We were giving away, starting out as 1,000 pesos worth of food twice a week. It went up to 1,300 when, the prices went up. But no, Maryland wanted a business. Because remember, we retired these women over here. Okay. We take them out of the workforce. You never have to work again at 25. Give me a break. Or 35, or 30. Okay? So I said, well, I'm going to get, okay, you want a business, we'll do it. A rice business. What better business than having a rice business? It didn't work because everybody wanted credit. And it's a woman now where it still owes her. And this was when we were living, let me see. This is when we were living in our first apartment, when we first got, within our first year of being together. There's a woman who still owes us, for 10 kilos of rice. You figure that out. But that's just part of the Filipino society, guys. You're not going to change it over here. Hey, Mopar, thanks for that super chat. He said, what's the coolest month to visit the Philippines? Well, according to the weather, I think it's called Paga over here, it's from August to February. And somewhere around January, you're really going to, like the last of December, all of January, half of February, you're just going to get some crazy good weather, man. In the 70s, really. Breezy, overcast. He says, to visit the Philippines for the first time between now and the end of the year. I'm addicted to aircon. I need to train up on living without it before I go there. Well, you're going to have it over here. The Philippines isn't like living in the 1500s. But between the end of the year, you'd have to come somewhere around August, they said. August to February. But the end of December is when it really cools down. And when I look back on it, it's like that every year. Me and John, our last live stream together, it was cool. It was breezy. He actually says it on the live stream about the cool weather we've been getting. And then it just happened again. And I asked Marilyn. Marilyn's like, well, it happens this time every year. And I said, okay, yeah. And I look back on it. It's right. He says, happy man and what's this? With it? I tried to be cool with the brother vlogger in Vegas, but for some reason, he shunned me off. Just wish the brother wasn't like that. Yeah, let's wish everybody the best of luck. He's probably watching my live stream now. He'll come up with a video to say what I'm saying now, to dispute that, right? Because they can't come up with their own content. So he'll do a video about me, him, and a couple of other guys, because they don't have content. That's all it is. I don't get offended because they don't pay my bills. They don't do anything for me. I don't even know them. Imagine that. Why would I get mad? I can't bring myself to get mad at them. I mean, I don't know them. They haven't done anything to me. But I'm supposed to all of a sudden just get angry because they make a stupid video when I know why they're doing it. Number one, they can't come up with content on their own. Number two, they want to be me. They want to be in my seat. Which I'm like, man, there's plenty to go around over here. Carlton Banks says, so if you drink the water there, can you drink soda with ice? I do. I mean, you got to be careful. I've been over here for a long time. But most of the reputable restaurants, you don't have to worry about that. Now, if you go to one of these carinderias on the side of the road or something, you may have to be careful. But if you go to Jolly Bee, McDonald's, Mawani, Mr. C, places like that, you ain't got to worry about that, man. I mean, there's liability associated with all that. I mean, the competition for food over in the Philippines is as crazy as I've ever seen it. I mean, you got a lot of food choices in Thailand, but I mean, you got restaurants right next to each other, across the street. Any wrong move, your whole business could be gone. Yeah, August is cool. Yeah, August is cool. Yeah, I get mine from the water refill stations. He said, we got a couple of famous people in the chat. Corey Feldman and now Carlton Banks. Yeah. Yeah, rest in peace, John. Yeah. Yeah, that's TJ. He said, "What's up, everyone?" I said, "I got friends visiting from the States, so just poking my head in and saying hi." Yeah, 53 Shades Dark, I asked about you. I hope y'all can make it to the meet and greet next month, man. He said, "Service water that they use for ice." Yeah, I hope that most of them do. But it is for the most part. It just depends. You don't want to get your ice from a sorry store. More than likely, if you get it from a sorry store, I'm sorry, they're getting it out of the faucet. I mean, it's just economics. But if you go to somewhere like Save More and get your ice, or these ice, they've got an ice uh, place, ice vendor in the city proper, and you get bags of ice for 25 pesos. You're straight because it's coming from a water filtration. They got the water filtration in the same business. But yeah, if you go to sorry store, he said that's why I don't watch him. Yeah, I mean, believe it or not, guys, the guy I'm talking about, I won't even say his name. He's a member you know how y'all members, like you, Jacob Tanja, you're a member of my channel, and a lot of you other guys, Andrew C. He's a member of some of my worst haters. He's a member. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? Why can't we do a collaboration? Yeah. He said, we usually get ice from sorry store, but it's in the province, and I've had an ill effect so far. Um, yeah, it's a toss up, man. It really is a toss up. I mean, I know I wouldn't, there's a good chance you're going to get faucet water. But let me say this, okay, for about 1 month during the lockdown, when I'm staying down in St. Carlos, Zamboanga, with my in-laws, her mother was boiling my water for my coffee every morning. I'm just drinking it like no big deal. Until my wife told me, she said, yeah, because no, I came down one time and she's putting, water from the faucet into the water heater thing. And I'm saying, but they cook outside on the fire. So I come to find out every single morning for as long as I could remember, that's how she was making my coffee water, but I never got sick. So I don't know if it's because they were boiling it or what. But what I don't know won't hurt me. And that's all I'm saying. What I don't know won't hurt me. Yeah, mosquito guy. Yeah. And the famous mosquito guy, yeah, but he's not here anymore. He's a cricket guy now. Because he made my point for me, old dried up, look like an old dried up raisin. But he got a nice looking Filipino on his side. He got off here quick, didn't he? Yeah, Kevin. He says, eating in the food courts in the malls and franchise restaurants is completely safe. That's been my experience. It has been. I've yet to be sick over here other than having cold symptoms from touching a doorknob, maybe on the to-go or something in a restaurant, a gym. But I've never had food poisoning over here, man. Yeah, the old mosquito guy. I kind of miss him now. I want to see his face again. But yeah, he got out of here. Hey, what's up, Clinton Dow? The next meet and greet is going to be the last Saturday in March here in San Carlos City. I heard you're back in the Philippines, man. Where are you? Are you coming through Cebu or anything? Clint Dow, he came over here. He stayed at the guest house. Yeah, ice is frozen water, guys. Yeah, but you don't want it out of the faucet, man. He says, yeah, at Cisco, these big Shirley's been giving action, but I'm not trying to wrestle with no buffaloes. Yeah, that's what I was telling my buddy Cornelius Mack. I said, yeah, you okay now? I said, but what about after you be there for a month or so and Big Shirley comes knocking? But he said, no. Hey, what's up, Raymond? He said he's seen enough Big Shirley's already. Yeah, I forgot. Congratulations, 53 Shades Dark. He's getting married. He sent me and Maryland invitation. I hear you, man. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. Despite the fact that some Filipinos prefer white man, here's a brother that's getting ready to get married over here. So many of them, Cornelius Mack just got married. It's not going to stop you from anything. We're just having a conversation, guys. Hey, he says, the beach of life. Thank you and Calvin for this advice on timing. Yeah, they say between August and February. Yeah, he's a cricket guy now. He was the mosquito guy. I'm going to make him famous. Yeah, I saw that. But you know, somebody else's preferences has nothing to do with my life, no effect on my life. You know, I saw that same thing and the guy wanted to, oh, it's because I follow ZZ Top. Well, hell, ZZ Top follows the Confederates. That was their, and you know, not ZZ Top. Sweet, who sings that Sweet Home Alabama? What's their name? Leonard Skinner. And I said, hell, it's the Confederate flag, it's Confederate flag. No, he's talking about pulling the trigger, getting married. Yeah, he invited us. We're going because he's got a special wedding. He said it'd be nice, mosquito guy. It would be nice to the mosquito guy just to take his girl. Yeah, but no, she's probably just likes white guys. You got to be old, dried up, prune-looking white man for her to want you. You can't be 6 foot, have a six-pack, six-figure salary, and be handsome. Because if you're not white, she don't want you. You got to look like him. Old prune face. What's up, Frank White? He came over here and really made my point. I guess he's going to change his profile pic now. He looked like the damn hunchback of Notre Dame, but he got a dime piece. Yeah, man over here is a paraplegic, got a damn piece. Yeah, he said there's a whole bunch of mosquito guys, and they said, yeah, you know, when you make videos like this, when I make them, anybody else is crickets. But when I make them, it brings all those people out of the woodwork so you can see them for who they are and you zap them if you want to. I just laugh at them now. But if, you know, that's why I put it, y'all think I'm playing, that's why I put the links in my description. I want y'all to go and see that this stuff's been going around for a long, long time. One video is 4 years old. I think one is 5. And I think the one with the white guy, it may be 7 years old. But I could have put 25 links on there. Just search Filipinos prefer white men. Okay, it's crickets though. Until I say it. And then being divisive. Oh, you bringing race in the Philippines. It's been here long before I was born. Okay, you're going to live in El Nido. Wow. Yeah, he's going to be the poster child for my thesis. That's why he got off here, man. I looked at his profile pic and I was like, damn, you ugly, prune looking, but he got a dime piece. Garden Girl said, yeah, it's better inside of a restaurant, but also it's dependent on the restaurant. Also, it's better to check it before you order food. Yeah, I eat at home most of the time. And when I do eat, it's always in a reputable place. Like I reviewed Roadster 95, and you could eat off the floor in that place. It's so clean. You always got to do that. I mean, but some of the best food you're going to find in the places, like we got a place across the street. It's called MB Restaurant. It's known for barbacoa over here. Barbacoa is like a beef like stew. But if you see the place, you'll be like, this is a suspect. But when you go in there, the food is so delicious. I mean, it really is. I mean, and pre-pandemic, when they had this one cook, he was just one of the best cooks over here. And that's the problem you're going to run into in the Philippines. The reason Malawani has the great food that it has is because they've had the same cook ever since I've been here for 5 years. But a lot of these restaurants here, they change cooks because the guy goes, or a woman goes out and finds a better job, or goes overseas, or whatever it is. But they've kept the same cook. And that food is delicious, man. And it's consistent. He said, nah, nice profile pic, garden girl. You don't know what's going on, though, with these profile pics. Hey, Kevin, thanks for that super chat. He said, looking for land to build. Narrowed it down to Dumaguete, Iloilo, and Antipolo. Nowhere to look for the others. What area of Dumaguete near the city is good? Well, whenever you buy in the city, it's going to be expensive. Okay. It's just period because of, the congestion and everything. A lot of guys are buying in Valencia and like south, like going to Darwin, Bacong, Darwin, Zamboanguita. If you go south, Zamboanguita, Shatton, even Bayawan is like 2 hours from Dumaguete, but Shatton's like an hour, then Zamboanguita's like 30 minutes. Darwin's like 20 minutes. Bacon's like 10 minutes outside of Dumaguete. That would be a place to look because when you go into the city proper of Dumaguete, man, you're going to be spending, man. I'm pretty sure the lots there are just so ridiculously high because you got those colleges there, those hospitals. You got all that in the mix. Look south. That's where I would look if you're looking for Dumaguete. This isn't even pitting black men against white guys, man. Open-minded people see what I'm talking about. I'm just saying it from a Filipino's eyes and from their perspective and, just what I'm seeing over here. You're going to see some you're going to see some odd couples over here. So when somebody tells me, hey, maybe they do prefer white men, some of them do, I can't disagree with them anymore. Okay, and then when my woman tells me, yeah, some of her friends, they prayed for a white man. I don't know if they did their prayers, were their prayers answered? I don't know. Right. But when a Filipino tells you that, I got to take her word for it. I'm just seeing dime pieces with people like the mosquito guy. Dried up guys who, on their last damn leg, probably got a damn dick pump stuck up in his ass, but he can get a damn piece. He got the memo. He said, what's up, Sunshine Crew? And Cal, your channel's putting them haters on the map. Without you, they have no content to talk about. I'm just saying. See, you just said what I said about 30 minutes ago. It's true. You'll see more crop up. A guy came over here, I interviewed him, Chris, from, what's his name? Haydn in the Philippines. Heidon in the Philippines. He said, Cal, I was looking for your channel, and I saw 5 videos by 5 different people putting you down. I said, yeah, well, it just shows you they don't have any content. Why would they talk about, who am I to talk about? Oh, yeah. Now, I got to thank Sammy Davis for putting me and Merlin up because I couldn't afford the ABC. Okay, the Beach of Life says ABC is overpriced, and the ladies that hang around outside said hotels are equally overpriced. We liked it though. He rented us a suite. You know, they got that nice pool bar up there. Plus, they got a nice gym and a regular swimming pool too. But I couldn't afford it. There's no way I could afford that. I believe the room that we had was, I want to say 8,500 pesos. It was expensive, man. But you know, some guys got it like that. Yeah, man. Congratulations. I met his woman before, and she's nice, man. You know, but you gotta realize, man, like I'm telling you, when you meet black guys over here, if you think I'm playing, look at guys, if you think I'm playing, I'm talking about the guys I met. I mean, you know, in which TJ, 53 Shades Darker, Smiley, Anthony Williams, they're extraordinary men. I mean, otherwise they probably were gonna have a problem, you know, meeting women. You know, most of the men who come over here, Cornelius Mack, you know, these guys, you know, I'm not saying we're better than anybody else. I'm just telling you from a black man's perspective, you got to have it all together. And maybe they'll give you a second look like, oh, let's see what's going on here. Otherwise, if you're a prune-faced, fat black man, you know, with glasses, you know, bald head, you walk with a limp, you're not going to get any play over here. If you are, it's going to be a fat, prune-faced Filipino woman that walks with a limp. That's what you're going to get. It's a difference over here. It's not a fair playing field. You're not going to have the same choices as a white man. If you think I'm playing, go on YouTube. If you see any fat black men, they're not going to have a woman. But if you see a fat white man, he's going to have women. It's period. I didn't do it. I didn't say it. I didn't make all this shit up. He said Garden Girl looks like Apple Hernandez. I was kind of shocked, man, when I think 53 Shades Darker sent me that link. He said, yeah, Angel Hernandez is not on YouTube anymore. But then some guy says, well, she's always deleting her channel. I don't know what that's all about. Because I look for her. So maybe she's got a new channel. Well, he said that's her on the Garden Girl, you know. But I don't really know. I didn't look at the profile. I can't see it. Yeah, see, getting a woman is a problem. It's the kind of woman you get that makes a difference. Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is despite all of that, I'm just having the conversation. It's not going to deter a brown or black man from having success over here. It's not going to hinder your progress. But it is something that people talk about all the time. And it's deep over here. It's a lot deeper than what I gave it credit for. Because I never really looked at it. Why would I? I'm a black man. Why would I pay attention to that unless somebody brought it to my attention? And when I made the video 3.5 years ago, I've got a new perspective now because I wasn't being around a lot of people like I am now. I mean, I'm not going a lot of places like I am now, and I see it. It's true. There's got to be something behind this, you know, because an ugly black man and an ugly white man do not have the same choices of women. The ugly black man probably is not going to have a woman, okay? But the ugly white man is. He's going to have his pick of a couple of women. I've seen that. The fat black man over here will not have a woman. And then they're going to say, oh, I'm going to bring up such and such. What's his name? David? Well, he's the exception. He just makes the rule correct. If you see a fat black man over here, 99 times out of 100, he's going to be by himself. Okay. If you see a black man over here who his mental capacity it's not 100%. More than likely, he's not going to have a woman. Now, you take a fat white man, he's going to have a woman, a damn piece. A slow white man, I've met so many of them over here, they're going to have women. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. There is something to that. It is true. But so what? That's just for them. Get your shit together. Come over here, work on yourself. To hell with old chicken head woman, man. You're going to have a woman. You be careful with some of these women that you're dealing with. That's what you need to be careful for. Oh, I'm healthy enough to fly again. That's what I'm saying about coming over to the Philippines and enjoying the benefits other than some woman's company. Nothing outside of me is going to fix me. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm doing things over here in the Philippines I could only dream of doing in my home country because I've got true freedom over here. But it's hard. Okay. It's hard for me to get through to people who aren't living the same way as I'm living, who are still stuck over there. They think I'm lying. They think, oh, you're bragging or this. No, I'm not. I've got other people over here who can vouch for me, black, white, and otherwise. When they come over here, the same stress and all that same foolishness, it's not over here. Okay? So work on yourself, man. You're going to have a woman. But I want to thank y'all so much for your super chats, your super stickers, your memberships, you know, just all the support for my channel. I just want y'all to know, man, I'm just having a conversation. Just the conversation for the day. It's not going to be the conversation tomorrow. It's going to be something else. He said, we miss you, Apple. It's going to be something else because I can do that. I'm not like those guys. You're never going to look on my channel and see me talking about somebody else or having a reaction channel. I'm not going to do that. If I got to get to that point, hey, turn that down. You may get my whole channel, the whole live stream copyrighted. But you're never going to see me doing that. If I ever get to that point, I just get off YouTube. Okay, I'm a conversationalist. Okay, race has been over here long before I was born. Long before my father was born. Even my grandfather. Thanks to Spanish and Americans for that. It would take me 1,000 years to unravel the foolishness that's made that possible. Same as in America. Okay? But if you want to argue with me and say, okay, that there's a level playing field for men over here, then okay, we can have that discussion. But you better be over here, boots on the ground, to have that discussion. And you better be over here for a certain amount of time. To have some type of, don't just get on there and say, oh, I disagree. Well, what do you disagree? What part you don't agree? And then back it up with some proof.
Black 6, Black 2.
Who is that? But yeah, guys. Hey, thank you for the super chat. W Secrets to Success. He said, men, just keep a 1,000 peso bill hanging out your front pocket. Women will come. Yeah, you're not going to have any problem meeting women here. We just wanted to have that discussion today. But because I'm having it, people get uneasy about it. There's no reason for you to get uneasy about it. You're going to see the same thing when you come over here. Tell me where I'm lying then. Tell me where I'm lying. I could take you over to people's house right now that will prove my case. The mosquito guy just proved my case. He got off real quick. Hey, thank you, man. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble.
And you're loud, John.
I'll see y'all next time. Yeah, I'm loud. I got to be loud. Yeah. You're not going to have any problems over here. Okay? I've never had any problems, despite that. Take care, y'all.